We beat it!
We beat it! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies Top 10. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 Easter eggs in Call of Duty Zombies. Now before I get into the list, I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section your least favorite zombies boss. Now this can be anything that can kill you besides zombies, obviously. I want to know your least favorite zombies boss. Comment that down below right now, and if you need to take your time, pause the video right now and just do that for me. That'd be greatly appreciated. Next week I'm going to be doing that, so you guys will be featured if you comment that down below. Now sorry for that super ridiculously long intro, but I also want to let you guys know that this is the top 10 Easter eggs in Call of Duty Zombies. I do not agree with this list. This list was compiled completely off of the number of votes for each of the different maps within Call of Duty Zombies. So without further ado, let's get right into this thing. And just so you guys know, this is not going to be individual Easter eggs on different maps. This is maps purely, basically because there was enough maps voted, and honestly it would have been way too hard to track different Easter eggs. For example, I wanted to put in the Farouk toilet, that if you flush 3 times it plays an Easter egg song. But at the same time, then other people were saying the dubstep monkey bombs on Garad Krovi.
I'm Mr. Monkey.
I wanted to do both of those, trust me, but unfortunately I was not able to, just because there are too many cool Easter eggs and the maps kind of overpower it with the main Easter egg. So just keep that in mind, guys. That is how it's working. So without further ado, let's get into the number 10 spot. And coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be Wreath. Now as you guys know, Wreath was remade in Black Ops 3 to be the Giant, so I am pretty sure that most of you guys have played this map. Now the really cool thing about Wreath is it incorporated the Flytrap Easter egg, which is basically a hide and seek game that you would go around and find Samantha's toys. Now on original Wreath, Samantha was actually the one that says exactly what Maxis says in Black Ops 3, so I'm going to play a little bit short clip for you guys just to show you what I mean.
To play a game. Let's play hide and seek.
I want to play a game. Let's play hide and seek. Those were her exact words.
So overall, Wreath was really cool, and it definitely deserved the number 10 spot, and it was voted by you guys for the number 10 spot in the top 10 Easter eggs in COD Zombies. And coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be one of the greatest things we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies, the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. And yes, I'm just talking about the ending on last gen. But all jokes aside, guys, number 9 is Shadows of Evil. Now the really cool thing about this Easter egg is it did have a lot of unique steps. My personal favorite is the flag step. Although it is pretty difficult and it is kind of grueling to upgrade all the swords and everything like that, I would say that the flag step is one of the coolest steps we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies. Being overwhelmed with many different things, all the apothecon meatballs, hurling at you, and you have to protect the flag. I just think it's really cool, and with the apothecon servant, little Arnie's, and any other weapon you have, it can be really fun to do. So overall, I would say Shadows of Evil is a great Easter egg with a lot of cool steps, but the ending is kind of lackluster when Richtofen steals the summoning key. But if it's on last gen, it's still pretty cool. And coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be Call of the Dead. Now this was DLC 2 in Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was awesome, but Call of the Dead was even more cool. There was so many unique steps about this Easter egg that I thought was truly amazing. Not only is the entire crew stuck inside of a vault that they teleported there to, but you literally have to go around in a zombie movie produced and directed by George Romero. So you're basically doing a bunch of different tasks for Richtofen and the rest of the characters, and eventually you actually get the golden rod, which you use on Derisendrack, for example, to summon the Keeper, and it's just really cool. Like, overall, this was definitely a really cool Easter egg. Now, the thing that I did not like about it was the VR11, because that gun is complete trash, and if you've ever played Call of the Dead, you will believe me, but honestly, Call of the Dead had a really cool Easter egg, and it was pretty fun to do.
Guys, get your thing okay?
I'm trying to say that I have to ask this, but Richtofen, is that a rod in your pocket?
Nine. Let's go. I've got us what we need.
Yeah, drunk!
Thank you so much for your help out there. Bye-bye!
And coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be Buried. Now, as you guys may or may not know, Buried actually had 2 different sides to the Easter egg. Now, you could either follow Max's side or Richtofen's side, and this is how it was for all of the Black Ops 2 Easter eggs except for Mob of the Dead and Origins. Now, the really cool thing about this map and overall the Easter egg, I think, is the hardest, probably one of the hardest steps ever in Call of Duty Zombies, and that was shooting the targets that are on the map. Now, the thing about this Easter egg step is you can only do it with 4 players, and there are target areas. One of them, for example, is the saloon, and you have to shoot all of the targets as fast as you can. If you miss one, you need to restart. Now, this is crazy, intensely hard. I'm just going to show you guys a clip real quick. Buried is fun, but Buried is also very frustrating, and it can take a while to do the Easter egg. Now we're getting to the meat of the video, guys, and this is going to be number 6 on the top 10 Easter eggs in Call of Duty Zombies, and coming in at the number 6 spot is Shangrila. Now, if you guys have never played this Easter egg, I would recommend you go back and play it. Honestly, I would say Shangrila is one of the most underrated Easter eggs ever in Call of Duty Zombies. It's really clear about the steps, but the really interesting thing about this is it's kind of like riddles you have to solve, and you're basically guiding Brock and Gary through to escape in Shangri-La. Now, they end up dying over and over, but overall it's a really cool Easter egg. Like I said, guys, I recommend you guys go back and actually play this for yourself. It is by far one of the coolest Easter eggs ever in Zombies, and this is actually how you get the focusing stone, which then goes inside the golden rod that you got in Call of the Dead, and then you need both of those things to be able to complete the moon Easter egg, which we're going to be getting to in a minute. So overall, this map is amazing, great Easter egg, and definitely really cool.
I will stomp on your soul!
And coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Mob of the Dead. As you guys know, this is my favorite map ever in Call of Duty Zombies. I say it every single week because it really and truly is. But Mob of the Dead, guys, is such a great Easter egg. You can continue the cycle or you can break the cycle. It takes place on Alcatraz Island. At the end, once you enter the numbers of all of the different characters' cell numbers, you actually get to hear the entire story by picking up headphones that are scattered to the roof. Really cool Easter egg. It explains everything there. This Easter egg is really easy, and it was the first Easter egg that was constructed by Jason Blundell, and this is literally what led to all of the awesome Easter eggs after that, including Origins into Black Ops 3. So overall, a phenomenal Easter egg, and it got the number 5 spot, which I think is kind of weak. It should have been a little bit higher, but it's okay, guys. You guys voted, and it got number 5.
Oh my god, he's got no eyes.
Alright, so kill me.
Goodbye.
The cycle is broken.
Easter egg complete. GG.
And coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be Moon. Now, honestly, this is what set up the entire story in Black Ops 2 that had to do with transit. So for that, it got the number 4 spot. But I'm just kidding, guys. Moon is a really good map. You can play as Samantha, you can blow up the earth, and then once you do that, you get all the perks, and you can go down with all the perks, which is really cool. Now, the cool thing about this map overall, I would say, is that Moon takes place on the moon, okay? You're blowing up Earth. It's literally the opposite of Horizon Drac, which is really cool. This was a great ending to Black Ops 1, probably one of the greatest endings ever in zombies, and honestly, I think this Easter egg should have been number 1 on the list, just because of how good it is, but you guys voted, and it got the number 4 spot, which is kind of lackluster, but still, Moon is a phenomenal map, a phenomenal Easter egg. It can be frustrating at times, but it's still really cool, and overall it got the number 4 spot.
That's it? Seriously? All that work and all we did was blow up the Earth? What the fuck?
Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be Origins. Now, Origins is the last map in Black Ops 2, and it left us with a huge cliffhanger, the biggest cliffhanger troll of all time by Jason Blundell, I would say. And boy, does he love fog rolling in, and he's a sucker for medieval castles, but Origins is such an amazing map. Having the staffs, having the entire Easter egg steps be literally the Verkuda steps from the Black Ops 1 campaign. I mean, this thing is so cool. I don't know how they did this, but man, this Easter egg was absolutely amazing. So cool, and I just love this map so much. So overall, Origins takes the number 3 spot. I think that number 3 is deserved on the all-time list, but I do not agree with the next 2 being in number 1 and 2, but it's okay. I think Origins is definitely by far one of the best Easter eggs of all time, and it's actually really fun because you can do it solo through 4 players, so you can complete it solo, which is a really nice thing that they did. And overall, just a great Easter egg and great map overall.
You don't even know how to play properly. Girls don't know enough about zombies.
And coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Garad Crovey. Now, like I said, this was voted by you guys, not me. Garad Crovey got the number 2 spot. Now, this map is awesome, okay, guys? Garad Crovey had an amazing boss fight at the end where you fight against the original Nikolai badass, drinking vodka in one of those contraptions. First, you have to kill a dragon, which is pretty stinking epic, and then you have to defeat last gen Nikolai, or the last Nikolai, or Nikolai 1.0, whatever you guys like to call him. And overall, it was a really great Easter egg. The boss fight is pretty hard. I would say one of the harder boss fights, and overall, it's just a great Easter egg. Now, besides from the bomb step, that thing was a pain in the actual butt. That thing was so annoying, but collecting the different trophies, doing the Easter egg steps, it was really cool, really fun, and it was a challenge. It still is a challenge, and that was a really good thing about this Easter egg. It wasn't too easy, and it was actually challenging, which was awesome.
I think I got him.
Oh!
Woo!
Yes! Let's go, boys! Let's get hype in the chat. Woo! Yes!
Hey, shut up. I haven't seen this.
You think you will kill me now? I am sorry, Nikolai. I wish there was another way.
Okay guys, now it is time for the honorable mentions. Now this is going to be Zetsubo no Shima, which has a pretty good Easter egg overall. Now the Easter egg steps suck. It was solved within 24 hours, which also does suck. Now the thing about this Easter egg was you basically were getting and helping the original Takiao, and then he ends up killing himself with the sword and katana. And overall, I think that this cutscene was probably one of the best cutscenes that we have seen in Zombies overall. It was really a great cutscene, but it deserved an honorable mention just because of the map and the Easter egg being absolute trash. And coming in the next honorable mention spot is going to be Die Rise. Now, need I say no more? This Easter egg is really just lighting up a pylon, to be honest, and it's not that great. Now, the Easter egg can be solved extremely quick. In solo, I believe the world record is like 6 minutes, so it is not the greatest Easter egg. It does have the two different sides, but overall, I would just say that Die Rise isn't a fan favorite map, and a lot of people don't like the Easter egg, so it didn't really get voted. That's why I got the other honorable mention spot in this week's top 10.
If you're gonna talk to your imaginary friends, Stu, you might want to wait till you're in a Z-free zone.
And coming in at the number 1 spot, you guys probably already guessed it, it is Der Eisendrache. Now, the reason I think that this got number 1 was because the most people started playing zombies in Black Ops 3, and they were the people that voted for this. Now, the older, more, I guess, hardened zombie players are the ones that voted for like Moon and like the Black Ops 1 maps, but Der Eisendrache was a good map. I mean, you did blow up the moon, which is really cool, and it really set the whole DLC season off for Black Ops 3. Now, honestly, I think Der Eisendrache, in pretty much everyone's opinion, is the best map in Black Ops 3, and the Easter egg was amazing. I mean, Tank Dempsey drops from the sky, and the boss fight is epic. It was the first boss fight ever in Call of Duty Zombies, if you don't include like the Shadow Man, which isn't really a boss fight. And overall, I just think that Der Eisendrache was so cool. The moment when it was first completed, everyone was freaking the hell out, and it was just so cool to see the community reaction to this Easter egg being completed, and it's just a great thing, and it was just phenomenal. So overall, Der Eisendrache takes the number 1 spot in this week's Call of Duty Zombies top 10, the top 10 Easter eggs ever. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to do me a favor and drop a like, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new and you want to see more of these top 10s. I do one every single week, and I also post some other videos that have comedy aspects and different things that have to do with Call of Duty Zombies, and I would really appreciate it if you guys did subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment down below your favorite, or actually least favorite, boss zombie ever in Call of Duty Zombies to get triggered next week, because trust me, it's gonna get a little bit triggered in the house, especially in my house when I'm recording it, because I'm just gonna be triggered the entire time, just shaking in my chair, man. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. My name is GregFPS. Have an amazing, phenomenal day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.